whereby on the street. If we can't work hard to change that, then it's going to remain like that. And we can't do that while really grumpy. No, I'm still poor. If you can't have poverty driving you to get outside of that poverty cycle, I'm one of the best amongst them all. I was raised
without being paid.
We don't have any money. You still owe some of the people there. Like you still owe some of the people who came. Let me not say something that's going to backfire. I must be careful. They give up on themselves earlier. They don't give themselves time. That's the problem. Diepsloot must get a skills development center, not a social development premises or compound that's going to be labeled as a skills development center when less to none skills development happens. Oh, we've been matching, we've been matching. The little depressed. When you come to depressed.
Serious?
Yeah, depressed.
Dumelang sanibonani, awusheni, Dumachelo Ndimatekwana. My name is Lee. Well, just Lee. Well, I'm kidding. It's Lee, my sunflower. And welcome to Kasi Callouts. Let me tell you a bit of a background about this guest that we are having today. It's a special edition, trust me, and I'm gonna tell you why. So when we started the podcast in 2023, I remember very well, we started recording in October and we dropped our first episode in November. This is 2023, right? This guest was due to shoot an episode with us same year. We actually did a setup twice, not once, twice for this fellow here. You know, the first time we did a whole setup, we had another guest through, right? So it didn't, like, yes, we knew somebody didn't come, but it didn't get to us that much. The second time, he was like, yeah, I'm coming. Next thing, he went AWOL, we can't reach him on calls, but he was not talking to me, he was talking to my previous colleague, right? But today he is here, right? I don't know what happened, I don't know what muti did I use, but please put on your digital hands and help me welcome Nehemia.
Hi Lee, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
Why are you greeting me? Because I'm supposed to greet you, this is my house.
I'm a broadcaster, it's in me. So I don't know how are you going to interview a broadcaster, because I'm going to turn this whole interview into your own interview. I'm kidding.
I don't mind that, honestly. Like, I don't have a problem with that. You know, we can do that because, wait, firstly, before we go into it, tell us why didn't you pitch the two times we did a setup for uni? Why?
I don't remember. I don't remember what.
All the 2 times you don't remember?
Yeah, all the 2 times. The thing is, you kept persisting, come through to the show, and I'm not really a bad guy. I can't say no. So something came up. Another thing is that, why am I here? Because like I don't understand what's special about me.
Let me tell you, this person that is saying why am I here, right? Number 1 is a graduate, which we don't take lightly, right?
Unemployed.
Number 2, unemployed. Yes, but he still studied.
Okay,
so what?
That's fine.
Number 2, he is the chairperson of Youth League in Ward 95. You believe you've been around, you've been staying in Diepsloot for a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you see. And
I grew up there.
Yes, you see, so you are a good person to have here. But besides that, where's your mind at? We are in the new year. It's the 2nd month of the year. Where's your mind at? What's going on with you?
Yeah, there's a lot happening. Yeah, there's a lot happening. Doing the ANC Youth League, there are many programs and campaigns that we have. It's election year. There's Thami Mabaso Foundation, which we just established late last year, around October, November. We're launching a lot of programs as well for the community, to empower the community. We have Aga Bokamoso Youth Development, which is an NPO that we founded with Ntu right there. So he coaches the soccer team. So I'm not only the chairperson of the ANC Youth League, I'm also the chairman of the soccer team and the organization as well. So I run 2 NPOs, Thami Mabaso and Aga Bokamoso, with other young people as well. And I'm also the chairperson of the ANC Youth League.
Tell me about growing up in Diepsloot.
I think I've had a proper childhood upbringing, like any normal township boy. We had one bar in the streets, kidi topo, kidi ali, kibostotunyana there and there. But I grew up very well. I was raised by my guardians, it's my aunt and my great uncle. So I wasn't raised by my parents, but I grew up in Diepsloot ever since primary, grade 1, grade 7, primary school, high school, when I'm Lapo, grade 8 to 12. So I grew up very well in Diepsloot. It's just that we are very underprivileged. So at a young age, there are things that we were supposed to be exposed to that would have made us not be here where we are. Maybe we would have been more successful than we are. We are successful, but we would have been more successful than we are. We would have taken different routes from the routes that we have taken already. So it was a good upbringing. I was raised well, as much as they were not my biological parents, but they gave me love like they were. I'm their favorite person.
There was no gap. You didn't notice that actually these are not.
No, definitely well. I was raised around. But yeah. Going outside of Diepsloot. Diepsloot is a notorious township. It's well known for necklacing. It's well known for protests. It's well known for many other bad things, but there are many good things that come out of Diepsloot which are not documented. And who must document them if not people from Diepsloot?
Yeah.
You see, but going outside from Diepsloot, I've been good. Most people have been surprised. It depends who you are. I was a student assistant for the former Vice Chancellor of UJ, Professor Children Marwa. He used to be surprised. You from Diepsloot? 3 years, Prof. It's surprising that you are from Diepsloot. But how come? But my friends used to see you right. This one is from Diepsloot.
That's why we are here, as
we'll fix it. We're leadership now.
Right?
Yeah,
I love the spirit. We are here, and we are not going to rewrite this history for us. We are here to write it for ourselves, And if you want to hear about it, hear it from us. Don't hear it from other people, because they've never lived it. We are living it each and every day. You understand? So please, let's not get it twisted. Let's move on to what you do. You mentioned that you do a whole lot of things. But here's one thing that I'm interested. Wait, did you have at some point did you have a clothing brand?
Nope.
You never had a clothing brand?
No.
Never ever?
No, Makula Ganzema is not my clothing brand.
It's not, but it is a clothing brand, right?
It is a clothing brand.
Maybe tell us about that. I know it's not your clothing brand, but
Makula Ganzema, it's Dumsani Lala's clothing brand. His nickname is Makula Ganzema, given by Pro. I'm going to tell him to come here and he explains the whole story. But Pro Kid gave him that nickname.
Pro Kid.
Yeah.
The rapper.
Lindam Kize.
Oh, okay, nice.
The Pro Kid. And then he got to start a brand with this other guy, his other friend, Baraki Chili. And then they did Makula Ganzema. So it's been out there. I've never worn anything Yamakula Ganzema, by the way. He had something, Du had something Yamakula Ganzema. I've never had anything Yamakula Ganzema. But it's coming back now. We have a very close relationship with Dumsani. So we bring Makula Ganzema back.
Are you gonna bring me a t-shirt as well?
Are you gonna buy a t-shirt?
I'm broke.
Yo, it's a problem. Everybody has something for Valentine.
Woman!
Okay,
let's leave the Valentine. This one. Nay. But anyway, I think the reason why I'm asking you about Makula Ganzema, if you never owned the clothing brand, is because you preach Makula Ganzema almost all the time. I've never had a conversation with you, not in person, and you never. Every time we speak, you and I, you did mention Makula Ganzima at some point, right?
Really?
But it's yes, you did. That's why I thought at some point you have a clothing brand, or you used to have one, but now it's coming back, so we'll be looking out for that, right? There was a little baby that told me you used to host festivals in Diepsloot.
Oh, the Diepsloot festival.
Yes, tell us about that.
We hosted how many? Conject how many? Two, ne? First and the second annual. The third annual didn't happen. The fourth annual didn't happen. I think we owe the third annual for this year.
Tell us about this festival. What is it about?
Diepsloot Festival is an idea. I came up with a lot of ideas. Some I'm going to mention them.
Yes.
Diepsloot Festival, it's actually a fundraising event for non-profitable organizations, but it also serves as a social market for the small businesses.
Okay.
You get the idea? So you mooring two birds with one stone. You helping non-profitable organizations fundraise before and on the day, and you helping out the small businesses. Makula Ganzima might come there, put in a stall to sell Makula Ganzima.
Yes, on the day of
On
the
the day
festival.
of the festival.
I mean, not only that, you probably will have food stalls.
Any kind of small business. Yes. So that's the idea around.
When did you host the first one?
The first one was on the 1st or 2nd of July in 2021 or 2.
And then now you want to do the is it the fourth one or the third?
The third one.
This year.
I think 2 years, we jumped 2 years without doing it.
So when are you planning on hosting it this year? We want to hold you accountable. That's why we are asking you that.
It's a plan, I'm still planning.
But you are hosting it this year. We want to see it. Apparently you have connections. You have these business people in your palm. When when the previous one successful, the two festivals that you hosted, were they not?
They were successful.
Didn't you have big names there?
Big names.
Because I heard you did.
Sakeleke was the biggest name that was there. He actually came from wherever he came from and said, I'm coming to perform.
Without
it's the first
being paid.
annual one, ne? Yeah, it's the first annual one.
Without being paid?
We don't have any money. We still owe some of the people there. We still owe some of the people who came through.
Please, if Neh or Neh
There's no money, guys. There's no funding.
But if they owe you,
Institutions are not funding us.
who are you owing? The local artists or?
Who do I owe? I owe the sound guy, but he has a relationship with the sound guy, so we owe him. It wasn't really a big deal. It's a big deal because sound guy and stuff, but
The sound
not
guy.
really a big deal. We're still good. It's the sound guy. He still owe the MC, but Rashad, I've met her. Hey. So yeah, those are the two people that I think we owe.
Let's talk about Thami Mabaso Foundation. Tell us about that.
It's a non-profit organization. It's there to lend a helping hand in the communities that we live in. We know there are child-headed homes that need your resources such as food, cosmetics, clothes. So we are trying by all means to lend a helping hand, work together, collaborate with other non-profitable organizations which are based in Diepsloot to make sure or at least we close the gap, poverty, we close the gap, illiteracy rate, more importantly, and we start spreading love amongst Diepsloot.
Yeah, I think we need
that's the aim.
Would you believe that let me say the youth mostly have lost hope in our community?
In our community.
Yes, in our community.
The youth, let me not say something that's going to backfire. I must be careful. Most young people have given up in, firstly, themselves. Because first of all, young people, most of them, they are illiterate. What they can do is they can navigate through social media and stuff. But when it comes to doing proper stuff, I'm not saying social media is not proper stuff, because there are people who monetize on social media.
True.
People who can even get on like, who are not computer literate.
Maybe who can use maybe AI profitably, like
people can use AI, because you actually tell a machine or an app or a program what to do.
True.
It can do that. They can do that. But there are things that they can't do as young people. And when they can't do those things, they give up on themselves earlier. They don't give themselves time. That's the problem. I've found the right word. Young people don't give themselves time. They don't invest in themselves to read, know more, find out more information. Go out there. Be a go-getter. You can't be in Diepsloot and not want to go there for your Fourways, your Branston, know what's there. How can I empower myself as an individual? If I empower myself as an individual, I can go out there and empower others.
100%.
I empowered myself through studying. So whatever I've learned, UJ, whatever I've learned in that environment, I'm going to bring in some in my community and be able to lend a helping hand. That's why we have a soccer team, which has been running for 4 to 5 years now, consistently.
Yeah.
It's because I learned something there. I came in, we collaborated with Ntu and said, no, let's push this thing, see where it leads us. Let's not give up, but let's see where it leads us.
But somebody would say it's easy for you to say what you are saying because you are not in my position, you know? Do you understand? Somebody who has lost hope. It's easy for them to say, but you are saying what you are saying because you are not in my condition in a way. Because I think there are some who they're illiterate maybe simply because they didn't get a chance. Oh, some it's like they just dropped out of school and they went on about their lives, right? And they did whatever. But then others, it was not by choice. There were conditions at home that forced them to, you know, to be illiterate. As you see, you're talking about UJ. To some people it's luxury, you know. They didn't get to study there. And also I think the first thing would be lack of knowledge, because even if you're from a poor background, you don't have funds to go to school, there are other organizations that are willing to help you. You understand? I myself, I benefited from one of those.
I'm from a poor background.
But that's a
I'm from a poor background.
But then I think there's somebody who would be like, no, but
I'm still poor.
Well, I still am as well.
Yes.
Isn't that heavy?
But I'm not giving up on myself. I'm still fighting.
Keep going. But yes, like I'm saying, that probably you have something that keeps you going. Others don't have.
Probably.
Others don't have that. I mean,
but you have to find that one thing that drives you.
But you must have seen it. You're always on the ground, Neh. You're always on the ground. You see these people.
I've seen it. But as a young person, you must choose life and have that one thing that drives you. If you can't have poverty driving you to get outside of that poverty cycle, then you are as good as dead.
But from what I have experienced, right, from just an observation, right, it's easier for people who are in those horrible situations like the ones I grew up in to give up than any other people. Like, it's so easy for most of them to give up.
Never. Any other person that I know who was successful was once poor.
Yeah, because they had the drive.
Any person you can think
They
of.
have the drive. Some don't.
That's why I'm saying you must find that one thing that drives you.
That's why today we will sit here and talk about drug awareness, whatever, drug this, drug that, because some resorted to that. Some resorted to alcohol abuse. You understand?
There are many people who resorted to drugs when they had problems, but they were able to find their way out of drugs. Kabelo Mabalane is one example. Which other example? Babangata go Diepsloot who have left drugs and they are now leading a good life.
You are a positive human being. I like that about you.
We face life with a positive attitude.
Never mind the environment.
Never mind the environment. Siphume emkhukhwini emagundwaneni whereby the storage iyafeta on the street bafethu. If we can't work hard to change that, then it's going to remain like that. And we can't do that while really grumpy.
Oh, that actually is a good
Yeah,
one.
we must be positive. Because we know it's going to change.
But
even if I don't change it, I'm going to inspire someone who's going to try change it. Even if they don't mean that next person, they're going to inspire someone else. But in the end, it's going to change.
But it's not easy though.
What's easy?
Ooh, and what's easy?
What's easy? Do you think it's easy running a podcast?
It's not easy.
People who see the finished product think it's easy.
Not true. Well, it's not. It's draining.
They don't know, or you're going to call a certain Nehemia to come through and they're going to fail you 2 times.
True. True. And sometimes I give up. I don't go for the 3rd time for them to come on board.
You are a prayerful woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to pray.
Not easy.
And praying is simple. If you start kneeling down and say a few words, you've prayed, you've started praying.
Yes.
But it's tough to pray. It's not easy. Nothing is ever easy in life. Is there? Yes. Life is not easy. So we must just be hard. See the tough, see a pumpkin is challenging ambulance. That's the easiest thing that we could do.
What is your role on the foundation?
I'm the secretary of the Thami Mabaso Foundation.
How long has it been going on?
It's been going on for, I think it's less than 6 months. If it's not 5? If it's not 5, it's 4.
Yeah. If I have like clothes that I no longer wear, or can I come donate? Are you guys open for that?
Yes. Remember, Uncle was still 5, less than 6 months old. So we still have to get through. We were recruiting volunteers.
Oh yes.
It's good that a large number of young people want to be active, and they are not expecting remuneration out of that. So we're going to be planning our programs accordingly, doing our drives, whether it's a clothes drive, whether it's a dignitary towels drive, school shoes drive. We're going to be doing those kinds. So whenever we have a drive, we'll most definitely appreciate people who are going to donate, and then we make sure we give to the less privileged.
I saw the other day you guys did a drug something. What was that?
Anti-drug abuse.
Anti-drug. Please tell us about that.
Oh, the aim under the ANC.
Oh, it was under the ANC.
Under the ANC.
Ghana, he is the chairperson of Youth League in Ward 95. We need to get that one straight. Yes.
So we're doing, Diepsloot is full of drug abusers, victims of drug abuse. That's how I wanted to be. You are abused by drugs. You are a victim. Why? You're going to start by smoking, right? Then you get addicted. You can't live without a certain drug. Let's say it's Mendrax. You can't live without Ndanda. You go in and you buy it. Then it starts abusing you. You are no longer Lee or when you've changed.
Yeah, I'm not in control in a way.
Yes, you start becoming black, dark. Even if you're okay. Your way you live, it's dirty. So it abuses you
in a way. Yeah, you can continue your previous thought.
What was my previous thought?
Anti-drug.
Oh, our anti-drug abuse awareness. The aim was to check out the hotspots and try inform the gents and the ladies to say, but there are many organizations that deal with people who are abused by drugs. Sankai is there, social development, they have their own rehab centers. Even within our communities, we have organizations and churches that actually help in terms of intervening to say, no, but this person is a victim of drugs, and then let us come in, intervene and help. So So that was the aim, to check out the hotspots. As a community leader, I must know what young people want. I must go to them. Not I must wait for them to come to me. I'm not that kind of a youth leader. I must go to young people. As much as they are being abused by drugs, I must go there, be able to convince. Some of them went to the same schools. Some of them were friends.
Yeah.
And then bring through a tangible solution to say, but someone went to rehab. They've been abused by drugs. They can still get bored and go back. It's like someone who's abused but loves that certain person. The person is going to abuse them. They go, they lay a charge. After a day or two, when they are thinking through, they miss that person, they go and drop charges. The person comes back, they leave 2 days, 3 days, it's abused back to
square one.
So it's like that.
But
the drug abuser loves the drug. The drug is abusing the drug abuser.
Are these successful? Do these people listen? Can you pinpoint maybe? I'm not sure if you're doing this for the first time, but like with your experience, has it worked for any individual in the past?
Yes, it did. My problem is that these processes are long. Someone must get an open file, they get tested, and then that's when they can be referred to a rehab. Letting if that rehab has space, so it becomes a problem there, whereby someone wants to quit on the spot. We had a situation whereby one of the guys wanted to go to rehab on the spot, and then they can't go on the spot. They still have to go process the opening the file, testing, psychosocial tests, and then they are referred to a rehab. They can only be taken there if the rehab has space.
How long does this process take? Because I'm thinking somebody can change their mind.
What are they doing while they wait for that process? They go back to smoking.
True.
They end up forgetting. I must go back to a psychosocial test to see a social worker wherever that service is being provided.
So smoking be an easy way out than following the process, either way?
You are addicted. So I must move out of the environment firstly, be able to not smoke, go through the withdrawal phase, and then one becomes clean. Then they can come back to that environment that they were in. Then they find something tangible to do, a learnership, some kind of work, good work. Like Diepsloot must get a skills development center, not a social development premises or compound that's going to be labeled as a skills development center when less to none skills development happens. We need TVET college in Diepsloot.
Yeah, we don't have one.
Woodwork, welding, boiler making. So we need to increase our literacy rate. The very same people who were on drugs in 2008, 2007, I don't think Diepsloot has had Nyaupes, had people on Mendrax, had people on crystal meth. None. Everyone was focused on an extramural activity. So removing the premises whereby extramural activities happen brought in drugs. 90% of all the drug addicts in Diepsloot used to play soccer and were one of the best.
Now they can't.
It's a fact.
So that gap opened and then
they found something better to do,
which is drugs.
And even now, what can you do with Diepsloot as an extramural activity?
Nothing. What am I gonna do?
You don't have a stadium.
Yeah, firstly.
You don't have a recreational center. What do you do? We only have a park, so we're going to gather, Rego parking, and anything that we can, or not anything that we can. That's what we're going to do. So we lack in terms of having places that we can exercise our extramural activities. Even as a grown-up, where are you going to go? If you are bored, where are you going to go Diepsloot? If you
There's a nearest tavern. There's a tavern each and every street.
You go to an alcohol establishment. So we have a problem. I love tennis, but I can't play tennis anyway, and I go with you and we play tennis.
So as a youth leader, what is your plan regarding that? Because something must be done.
Oh, we've been marching, we've been marching. Last time, 16th of June last year, we marched for the TVET college. In Diepsloot, we marched for a multi-purpose center which has a stadium and all the extramural activities places there. We marched for a hospital.
Still, none of those things are there.
We must put pressure. That's where we put pressure. We did the first stage of saying, no, let's march, and we submitted a memorandum of saying we are asking for these three things to be in Diepsloot. We have land whereby there's development. It means those things can come. We just have to put pressure. As youth leaders, as people who are, as young people who are leading non-profitable organizations which are apolitical, not involved in any political matters, let's come through, let's collaborate. Diepsloot as a whole. But then we can find those things. We can't have a minister of sports who comes here and promises lies and says we're going to have 1, 2, 3 and he doesn't do those things. We have to put pressure on them by making sure we go with our local leaders. If we have a ward councillor, let's collaborate with them. And then we go to them, to the provincial leadership. They'll deal with everything in council with the mayors and the MMCs. We take it to the provincial leadership, then the premiers and the MECs can know we have a problem in Diepsloot. We don't have these three things.
Are you guys working on that as the youth leaders?
Yes, we are working. We are working on going to the union buildings and making sure we get answers. We're happy since we submit. What are the answers? We need a TVET college as soon as yesterday.
Yeah.
We need a hospital as soon as now.
Because what future are we talking about?
What if we're speaking employment, youth employment, we're speaking having a healthcare center which is a hospital and people who did nursing and all those health related courses and qualifications get employed there. So 90% of everyone will come from Diepsloot as professionals, nurses, doctors. You can't tell me we can't find a young person in Diepsloot who's studying medicine.
They are.
They are.
They leave though.
Yeah, as soon as they get employed,
they out.
They leave. It's good to leave, but come back and touch base.
Do you think they do?
Some do. Some actually do.
Yeah.
So if we have someone who studied sports management, they can come in and manage that sports facility. If a multi-purpose center is created and a stadium is built for us. If we have a TVET college built for us, we have people who did education but can't find employment. So they are going to be lecturers there.
But as you are involved in football, right, in soccer in Diepsloot, how do you guys maneuver around that without a stadium?
There's only one facility. Everyone plays there.
The Safe Hub.
The Safe Hub facility. Everyone plays there. They have their own programs, by the way. So imagine, it's the leagues.
Is the traffic not too much?
It's too much traffic.
Because if there's only one place for such a huge
I think even
place.
Lifespan thing, he reaches at that place because it's one field.
Nah.
And everyone plays there.
Surely every day there's something happening there.
Every day there's something happening. So we need a stadium with maybe 2 fields Each and every team can practice when they practice, but playing, where do you play? If girls, if there's a ladies team that wants to play football, where do they play? If the juniors league that wants to play, where do they play? If there are seniors leagues which wants to play, where do they play? Because we're speaking about something that's recognized by the South African Football Association. What is the South African Football Association even saying in Johannesburg about that thing? Because we fall under their jurisdiction. Sometimes we must pressurize them as well to say, but what are you saying? Can we have a supporting letter from your side to say, please support these people? Then we send it to the provincial government, if it must go there. If there's a person with finances, with money, they can come through and do a sports facility, a stadium or a multi-purpose center for us.
If you by any chance voted for Neh to be the chairperson, you didn't waste your vote.
Yeah, you didn't.
I hope you will come back again at the end of the year or next year again and account for these things of to how far did you guys take it, you know, because I think as people voted for you and other people that you are dealing with, they entrusted that you guys will lead them to light, right?
Definitely.
Because I think half of the people are in the darkness.
True.
You know, with almost everything, as you are saying, you mentioned the TVET college, the hospital, and the third one was the stadium, right?
Sports facility.
Yes, the sports facility. I think, wow, it's
a lot.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm on my cool side this year, you know. I'm not trying to be on the bad side with any of you. In closing of this conversation, Neh, it's been so nice to have you, and I'm glad we finally got to have this conversation, you know. We finally got to make time and come here. We don't take this lightly, you understand? And the fact that we had to run after you a lot of times, and it took this is the 2023, 2023, 4. My math is not mathing.
2023 depressed. When you come to depressed.
Serious?
Yeah, depressed. I was going through a phase.
2023, and we are shooting this in 2026. So you can tell, if you are thinking of doing podcasting, just think of these things. Every day it's rejection after rejection. Every day. Like I face rejection every day, each and every day of my life.
But
yesterday.
I still don't understand why I'm here. You haven't explained.
It's fine. Others get it. He gets it. I get it. You don't have to understand. He said it before we started that you don't have to get it. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Do you understand why they elected you the chairperson of the youth league?
Yes.
Why did they do that?
I'm one of the best amongst them all. One of the best amongst them all. Don't misquote me. I said
one of the
best amongst them all. Yes.
Okay. That's why they elected you.
Yeah. Why?
And why are you here?
Why?
You are one of the best amongst them all.
No.
Oh no, before we run it, Neh, what are your last words for us? What are you leaving us with?
You.
Let's say you are talking to a young person watching this in Diepsloot or anywhere else.
Young people must choose life, man, and be serious about it. Find your drive. Know what drives you. If it's your background, let that drive you every day to wake up in the morning and chase your dreams. If it's your dreams or what you want to accomplish, your vision, let it drive you each and every day. If you're manifesting something, you're not going to manifest something and you're not working towards it. It's not going to happen. Each and everything is possible only if you work towards it. Yes, there are obstacles. There are many that are going to make you want to give up, but you're not going to realize something happening, having a vision or a dream realized if you're going to give up on it. So just be careful of your self-talk, because your inner dialogue matters a lot, more than external dialogue. And that's all you could do.
Neh.
Yep.
Be patient with yourself. That's what Neh is telling us. With that being said and done, thank you so much, Neh, once again for coming on the podcast and being with us, you know. And this is what we have for you from myself, Lee, my sunflower, and Neh. We love you. See you on the next one. And also, when you see Neh on the streets, greet him. Don't just pass him. And tell him about these things. Ask him how far is he following up with these leaders that are there.
No, they must come through and join us in the ANC Youth League and everything that we're doing. The ANC lives, the ANC leads.
Those are not my words. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a like and comment, And with that being said and done, thank you.